Hi, thanks for joining. On today's topic, we will discuss on how should you approach pricing your items, because obviously you can price them at whatever you want, but that doesn't necessarily mean that people will pay what you want. On the other hand, you don't want to be asking for too little for a job that you're doing. So if you try and create something that I'm not even sure fits the current frame set, and you charge £3 for this, while it will sell, but you will be doing charity and paying to work for other people pretty much. Please don't do that. Well, unless you're doing charity, of course. So while this can get sometimes boring, you have to establish some baselines. So you have to know quite a few things. But let's just start it slow, step by step, so it doesn't create headache. So that's why in this episode we will discuss shipping. So most probably you will be shipping your items with Royal Mail, because they won't be bulky, they won't be size of a lorry, and therefore you will be sending a letters or a small letters, large letters, small letters. So well, you have to explore your options, and obviously the Royal Mail website has all of the pricing right there and then. And the only thing is, for every single item you will have to go through several pages before you can find the price, and there isn't one very useful accumulated information based place that you can just look at and know exactly what the prices are, what the sizes are, and whether you're allowed to ship a certain thing or not at all. So what I recommend doing is creating a table, even if you do it by hand in your planner, that'll be fine, but you have to have something that accommodates all of the prices, all of the weight limitations, all of the sizes and dimensions basically for the packaging. Now not only this will tell you straight away which price category it goes to, whether you have to pay extra for a large letter or will it fit into a letter. This will help you to determine what the decal should be priced at. Not as in it will tell you exactly how much it costs, but it will be a part of your calculations, because if you obviously pay more shipping, the product should be more expensive. Now this will not only help you to set the guidelines, it will also help you set the guidelines for the decal itself. So this is probably an envelope you've seen before, but this is a C5 or A5 envelope, and it is as big as it gets to ship a small letter. Let me just double check this. So a letter can only be from a 0 to 100 grams, so you can see where this can go quickly wrong if you are selling 355 small little decal pieces, like letters for example, like print out of a whole book and you'll try to fit in there, and there you go, you're over the limit. So as I've said before, so 100 grams is the maximum that the letter can handle. Letter is not specifically something like an envelope or anything, it's just the name for the postal service that Royal Mail provides. It's called letter, and you can select between first class and second class. Obviously the first class will cost you a bit more, 70 pence in this case, and the second class is 61 pence each. And sorry, I forgot to mention the dimensions for this. So the dimensions for this, obviously the 100 grams, but it cannot be lengthwise more than 24 centimeters. This side or this side? I'm not the designer. basically then a width, length and a width. So one of the other ones has to be a maximum of 16.5 and a thickness of 0.5. So that's the crucial point on most letters that you will do. If you do smaller decals that fits this size, you will calculate it by using the, let's say, second class, and that's 61 pence straight away, plus the envelope itself, plus the labels and stuff on top. You will get into letters, sorry, and then your customer comes in and buys from you like 10 of them, and if you try to ship 10 of them within this, it will become a thicker than 0.5 or half a centimeter. You will get your thing delivered to your customer saying insufficient shipping paid, and your customer will have to either pay, it's £1.50 for a letter, I think, fee in order to receive the item, or they can refuse the item, and roughly about a month or two later you will end up receiving your thing back saying underpaid, collection refused, or something like that, or not called for, I think the proper term for them is. And that's how you will know that you're going either oversized or overweight or stuff like that. Sometimes customers do get them and they will just message you and say, but I'm digressing. So, sizes. Now, with the large letter, which is for your a bit larger decals, obviously. So this is your standard. That was C5A5 for a letter. So if we go over 16.5 centimeters on any of the sides, whichever the length and width is, or we go over 0.5 centimeters, you have to go into large letter, which can handle now from 0, not to just 100 grams, but a large letter can be up to, double checking, 750 grams, so 3/4 of a kilogram. You can send as a large letter before you have to classify it as a small parcel, which is the next big thing in there. But obviously I don't know this on top of my head, and this is why this is very useful. And again, trying to look up this in the Royal Mail's website will pretty much drive you mad, because looking this up every single time, because weight is somewhere else, the length is somewhere else, the prices are somewhere else, and then if you go second class or first class, the prices are again somewhere else, and it's all over the place. But yeah, I'm digressing yet again. There you go. There was C5. This is an A4 C4. At least that's what I think it is. Let's hope it is. So hopefully I'm giving you the right information here. But while they are different, and these both will be a large letter, just due to their size. Sorry, it's been a long day. Yeah, have a look. So yeah, while these are different sizes, they both will be at the same price shipping wise, and they can be up to 2.5 centimeters thick, so 25 millimeters. But why would you want to choose different sizes? It is due to your decal size. So if you sell a larger decals, you would obviously go for a larger one, but obviously you would need to know how do you set your margins. So yet again, we go back to the very same Royal Mail guidelines for prices. Your decals will be based on these, basically what Royal Mail can handle. I'll insert a still shot for these. These are valid for 2019 at least. And if it updates at any point, I'll probably make an update. But this is a guidelines on how do you decide which size decals you go for. So as you now know, we've got a plotter, we've got a shipping option using the cardboard, the sandwich type of thing, and to at least start knowing what to price them at and what sizes to make them before researching what other people sell, what sizes they sell, how many they sell, and stuff like that. You have to determine how much it is costing you to provide this size of the decal or a decal of this size. So therefore, this is taking you one step closer. This is giving you the margins to work with, and it is giving you partial information on your self-cost, the overhead, pretty much. So hopefully guys, this will come in handy for some of you, and I will be sure to include the still of that, just not to forget. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next episode.